Hey guys, it's Corinne and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be me doing part 1 of 3 of how to do my braid pattern in sewing for another part. So right now I'm just combing out my hair and sectioning off the actual part I want to have in the middle. I don't know why it was so difficult for me to put the to get my part really straight, but yeah. So here I just measured how much leave I'm gonna have, and I usually put my part a little bit further back, but this time I wanted a little bit shorter. So right here, you braid off your leave out. If you can, braid to the front of your head. That way the tail doesn't get caught when you do the rest of your cornrows going back. I'm sorry if my mic sounds so crappy. I haven't gotten a new mic or found one that worked as really well, so I'm kind of stuck with this, and I didn't want to just have a silent video, so yeah. Next I'm just going to part off the front part of my leave out in the front, just to make sure when the wind blows you can't see my tracks, because then so here I'm just burning off my leave out, sectioning off my leave out and burning it out of the way, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So here I'm about to do my ankle braids around the edge of my, I guess near the edge of my head in a way. And like I said, these are going to be the ankle braids for my sewing. So I'm taking it from the side of my head and all the way around to the back. And this is just curling wax. You typically use it when you actually curl your hair, but I like to use it instead of gel when I am beginning my braids. And this just helps to eliminate a lot of the flyaways. Now just braid and braid and braid and braid. You want to get as close to the edge of your hairline as you can, and this is to help ensure that when you put your hair in a ponytail, you can't do your tracks or the braid when you sew under the braid. And it also gives you the maximum length potential of your extensions versus starting up one row higher than the braid I just did. Kind of like if you did your entire perm hair out. So now I'm just sectioning off the other side and pinning it out the way. And I know my parts aren't as straight as they could be, but I'm going to put a net over it anyway. So I just need my ankle braids to be good and neat. So again, we're just braiding. Like I said, for this part, you want to be as close to the edge of your hairline as you can. Although this is my second braid and it's going to go on top of that first braid I just did. And here I just took a little bit more of that curling wax just to seal the ends so they wouldn't be frizzy or try to unravel, because my ends do get a little bit straight. And now I want to do the ankle braids that go around my leave out. So I'm going to part down the middle and divide into 2 sections, and then braid one side and then braid the other. You do want these braids to be typically pretty small, or a small decent size. Like I said, I'm going to put a net over it, and I do like nets because you're able to sew in between the braids where you typically are not able to. And here I'm putting more curling wax at the roots of my hair, just to help slick them down as a braid, and then just braid. That's really the most exhausting part of it, but it's all worth it at the end. Next, I'm going to just braid in between where my first ankle braid is and the second ankle braid that I did around my leave out. And then I'm just going to braid those. Those can be fairly bigger, or a little bit bigger than your ankle braids. These are going to be your foundation braids for the back of your head. So you still want them to be small enough to be flat, so your sewing is flat. But like I said, I'm putting a net over mine, so I do them fairly bigger than when I do my friend's hair, who typically don't get a net. I usually do it in a beehive, and they are smaller, so your sewing is flat. But it is completely up to you. So at the end of this, you should have, I think, 4 braids on that side, and now I'm going to the other side of my leave out and creating my last 8 braid. And my braid patterns do change up every time I do a sew-in. I'm trying to find that perfect way that I like to do it, but typically if I want my entire perimeter out, I will section that off and then begin my my ankle braids like I did at the beginning. But this time I just wanted the very edge of my hair and my regular leave out in the front, and I just braided up the rest of my hair. But like I said, my braid pattern does vary from time to time, so maybe the next time when I do my hair, I will record it again just to show you guys it does vary on how I do it. And now I'm going to repeat the same steps on the other side. And yeah, so again, we're going to section that off, and then take, brush it out, and then take a little bit of curling wax, put it on my roots. You can also use gel. You can use the black jam that fellas typically use. You can also use edge control, excuse me, equal styler gel, or any other gel that you prefer. But I tend to like the curling wax because the gel makes my hair seem wet, and I don't like braiding my hair when it's wet. And here we're having a guest appearance from my mom. So if you guys are wondering, I did move my room down to the first floor. If you guys want to see a room tour of how that worked, just comment down below and I'll give you guys a room tour. But I moved from my room upstairs, which is why my layout's a little bit different. My walls are definitely different colors. But yeah, I just moved from upstairs to the first floor. So when my mom walked in was the living room, and then behind me where the curtain is our dining room. And I think this is my last braid. So I'm just gonna again braid and braid and braid and braid. Oh, so after I braid my hair, I tend to clip my ends a little bit. I did have heat damage, and this is why I'm doing a lot of sewing, just to grow it out. So yeah.